The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway.
Batistuta.
Playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he...
Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Persib Bandung are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Persib Bandung have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Vardiol. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior's cross. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. He's having a pop! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Vardiol has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
Persib Bandung leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cafu wins the duel this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guendouzi. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He doesn't look too happy with that. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Crossing. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Ødegaard. Great vision. Mudryk receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. And it's Guendouzi. Arsenal takes a shot. Oh, cracking effort.
Modric certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Mudryk going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Gvardiol is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Guardiola plays it short. He's having a hit! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. He is through here! Guardiola is the team's great visionary.
Persib Bandung can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, again there's no way through. Oyarzabal has created one goal already. Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Modric. Cafu. And it's Modric. And it's Ødegaard. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Mudryk. Totti. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Persib Bandung really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Persib Bandung have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Not the most accurate pass. Mudryk. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Batistuta. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. And that's him getting up there! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Yamal proving a very adept. Batistuta, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And he celebrates his 30th goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And now I'd just like to read out our first...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bernal. Zielinski. Driving on and making good progress. Iwobi. Ødegaard! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Great vision. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Bernal. And it's Bernal. And it's Ødegaard. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, tries a shot! Goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Persib Bandung are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in a great position here. Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal picks it up out wide. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bernal. Pressing high and with purpose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. Oh, just skips and Batistuta! And he scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Oh, he's been... And the shot! And he's found the net! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Persib Bandung have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
And a header! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's going wide left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Batistuta! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Persib Bandung. And the finish! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Iwobi. Oh, easy pickings there. Great chance! Totti. Mikel Oyarzabal is always looking to break lines. That's a nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
3
No more,
minutes
no
added
less.
time.
And Aubameyang! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you very much for your
Persib
cooperation.
Bandung, undoubtedly the happier side at the break. Up by 2, but it must be said, even that looks unconvincing under these circumstances. And so the action is resumed. Aubameyang! And that's a good finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he shoots! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's Totti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He steps in and that's the end of that. And here's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Zielinski. Picked out brilliantly. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Good ball, good take. Diaz. Forced to go back.
Zielinski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Zielinski. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Over to the right flank. An instinctive delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal's... Oh, good effort! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
That's a throw.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That'll be a corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Oyarzabal. Persib Bandung are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Diaz receives it in a good position here. Diaz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that has been cleared.
Persib Bandung really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
He's in! Must be! Decent chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Bernal spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, takes a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's in on goal. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of
Hello,
results that have
everybody,
ensured
and
a
welcome to
desperate
today's
scramble
match.
for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Persib Bandung need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And it's Zanetti. And here's Dembele. Zanetti. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Persib Bandung are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zanetti. Thinks one through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Yamal. Aimed at the far side. The referee has given a corner. Persib Bandung with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. He's onside. Now he's running away. Played with speed from back to front. And it's Bellingham. And here's Zanetti. And he's lost his man. It's Dembele! Frustratingly close. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal looking to receive it in space.
Persib Bandung are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hakimi. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Batistuta. Oyarzabal. And that was very necessary. This looks promising. He is through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 15 minutes till half-time. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Dembele. Hakimi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oyarzabal. Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Yamal. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Mbappe!
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe! Mbappe! And one more try! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dembele, played with finesse. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Guardiola. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
Away we go again.
Dembele.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal herring after the ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Persib Bandung do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's got away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. Rijkaard gets it away. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. And it's Hazard. And this is Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. Now, this could be a chance. Yamal crosses it in. Terrific effort! We've got a goal! And that for him is goal number 10. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Persib Bandung cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rodri. And he's let fly! Oh, denied brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 2 then. Camavinga. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort.
Camavinga certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Liverpool are making a change now.
Number 16, Rodri. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
And it's with the keeper.
15, Bruno Grimaldi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Zielinski. Persib Bandung still have the cards to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. He's having a shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. In with the challenge. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Distributed tidily. Oh, good take and a chance! And he has his goal! Hopes resuscitated! They breathe again, they go again!
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
Complete awareness. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No, it's come to nothing. Who saw this coming? Persib Bandung are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Couldn't squeeze it through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Guardiola. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball.
Added time.
Hakimi. Zielinski. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way, and he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with it.
And that is that. And the tears flow. The draw simply not good enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Very simple and done. Can probably take some heart in that.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Figo. Can he get it through? Figo wants to run onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vardiol drives forward on the overlap. Ah, that's a fine interception. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. Vinicius, he leaps for it! shot. Totti! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away with one there. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Real chance! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Persib Bandung are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That has ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. And Guardiol. It'll be a throw-in. In again. Getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiol. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Well, they've got it again. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Musiala. Adriano. Spread to the right. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. And he shoots! It's their second corner of the game. Goes without saying, that was poor. Serginho. Out again for a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Hazard.
time.
Now Mbappe. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just... And the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Persib Bandung presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bigo stood his ground strongly. Van Dijk going vertical. Yamal, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe in with the challenge. Mikel Oyarzabal is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Totti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Musiala. Adriano. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Batistuta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Batistuta. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oyarzabal threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe. It's a promising position. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Totti. And it's Guardiola. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run and the through ball. Oh, that was vital. Chance, surely! Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Musiala. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Persib Bandung have themselves a chance from the spot. A big, deep breath. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Couldn't squeeze it through. Played through into space. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Lamine Yamal fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And here's Lewandowski. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to play him in, knocks it out wide. Yamal's cross, takes a shot! Oh wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, he's been decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So their fourth corner of the game. Off the ball! That was superb goalkeeping.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Shevchenko. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Persib Bandung have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think...
And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Guardiola taking in the accolades, having been...
I feel so